So good morning, everybody. I feel like I just did one of these last night. And now it's early morning and I'm doing it again. It's kind of crazy. I did my clinical on Monday night, and then last night I got home around 10:30. And then I'm back up this morning. I'm actually running a little late at 7 o'clock. I have to be there for 7:45. Sorry, but I will stop for my Dunkin' Donuts. I've learned that I need that caffeine to get through the day. So anyway, I thought I had everything under control. And my sister's person that I hired to come get her out of the house to workshop this morning showed up. Because I forgot to call and cancel her for, there was somebody who decided to take Sarah overnight and take her. So anyway, what are you going to do? I told her I wouldn't pay her and apologized. She actually was very cool. She's actually someone who really loves spending time with Sarah, I think. So it was all good. Just frustrating that I messed up, So it's very foggy this morning, so I'm afraid I'm going to be late, but, need to be safe. Speaking of which, it'd probably be a good idea if I put my seatbelt on. So, new undoing behavior for me. The more I'm trying to concentrate on my health and taking care of myself, right? I'm like doing these weird risk-taking behaviors, like by omission, like driving around like an idiot and not wearing my seatbelt. By the way, that's two. The driving around like an idiot and the not wearing the seatbelt is two different behaviors. Craving cigarettes like crazy. So it's just, I don't know. It's like the more I try to get healthy, the more there's like a part of me that wants to undo it, that I'm fighting myself. This is quite a battle. And I guess that just comes from that basic bottom line struggling for self-worth thing. I feel like I'm rambling this morning, like I have not too much to say. I actually have lots to say, and I'm just afraid to say it. How'd I end up fat? How'd I end up addicted to food? Well, I heard them talking last night to the addicts in a group, and they were talking about, you might be here, it might be a drinking problem that brought you in, but while you're here, you discover that you have a thinking problem. And I guess that's it for me. It's that thinking problem. That black and white thinking, that all or nothing. People really like that about you when it's time to get something done and to take charge and to do whatever, but not much for follow-through. Great for getting things going, but not much for follow-through. At least not for myself. So found out yesterday that a girl that I knew that I was friends with on Facebook, that's the joke, friends on Facebook, whatever that means. I can't really say that I was necessarily a friend to her, but we worked together at Trudeau. She was a good staff person. People saw her as, I don't know, the time period I was there, that they saw her as like just really negative, and this didn't work and that didn't work, and she could be very negative at times, but that wasn't all she was. I know that the people that she worked with really loved her, really looked forward to seeing her, really had a smile on their face when Jen came walking through the door. She was really close with her family. Went through a really tumultuous situation romantically. Rumor has it, what goes around comes around. So he who did her wrong has been wronged himself. Though I'm not sure that that's justice. That's just the circle of life. But anyway, she was very young, passed away. you know, we chatted back and forth on Facebook. She liked to see the pictures of Sarah and how she was doing. But she was younger than me, you know, and things are making me realize that really all we have is here and now. Tomorrow is what we envision, but really what we possess control over is here and now. And it was funny because one of the addicts last night, I should stop calling him that, one of the patients, one of the people that I talked to, he was talking about his frustration of, you know, they tell him one day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. And then the whole part of this group that we sat in was to envision the future without using. Like, what do you envision your future to be without using? And he was so frustrated because he was like, you know, what the frick? They tell us one day at a time. And now you're telling me to think about the future. Make up your mind. But I guess, and I didn't know it in the moment when I was talking to him, because you know what? Counselors don't have all the answers. People don't have all the answers. Besides that, it's probably up to him to figure out the answers. But, so all I have control of is right now, right here, in this moment, not even 10 minutes from now, just right now. And hope. That's what envisioning is, right? It's hope. Because without hope, why take control of here and now? So, wow, pretty powerful concept at 7 a.m. Anyway, tomorrow's the big weigh-in. You know, I look in the mirror and I think that I'm seeing changes in my face, but I don't know. So I also know that I feel like I haven't journaled my food the way I should. So I think I'm not going to be happy when I hit the scales this week. And I just need to get back to journaling. So anyway, next time you hear from me, I'll have a weigh-in report. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.